Sexual activities may not be criminal when it's between two consenting adults of opposite sex in Nigeria. Well, that cannot be said of a case where a male adult sexually assaulted a 13-year-old boy. That's our next story coming in from Bauchi State.
Please note that you may find some of the visuals you're about to see disturbing. Viewers' discretion advised. He is only 13 and lying critically ill in a hospital in Bauchi State. Rumor across town has it that a young boy has gotten pregnant, which generated a lot of curiosity. The young boy was said to have been sexually molested by a local manicurist, after which he was offered 40 naira with a stern warning never to tell anyone. He tells his story.
I went out begging when I came across a man who promised to buy me food. He lured me into a bush and assaulted me. I screamed, but no one heard. When he finished, he gave me 40 naira and asked me not to disclose it to anyone, or else he'll beat me.
He was meant to be a pupil in one of the To Almajiri schools in town when this crime was committed against him. The traumatized mother says the uncles decided to send the boy to school after he lost his father.
My son was sent to study in an Almajiri school, and then he falls ill. His condition got worse, but the Malam brought him to us. When asked what happened, my son explained how a man assaulted him for 40 naira. Initially, he was taken to a hospital in Darazo. The doctors referred him to another hospital in Bauchi. We are 2 weeks old now in this hospital, but nothing has changed. My son told me and some of my relatives how the man forced him into the act. As a widow, I could barely feed the children, so I was advised to send my children to Almajiri school to lessen the burden on me. An ill fate befalls my son.
What could have led to this swollen tummy? And what could he be suffering from? The Deputy Chairman, Medical Advisory Committee, explains further.
You know, if you have abdominal pain in children, there are so many medical conditions that can present with just abdominal swelling. One of the examples, just something that can be congenital, that means he's born with it, or he just acquired it. Did you get it? In medical conditions, those that we can have it congenitally, there are some masses, we call masses, tumors, they can, just like a cancer of some organs in the body. Did you get it? And then the child will come. And then those that can occur, there are so many other medical conditions. The patient can present with abdominal swelling, whether his liver is a large, spleen, a large, and then there are some lymph nodes, they can equally enlarge. And there are several causes of that. So it's not unusual to say the child can come with abdominal swelling. It depends on what you are now saying, but it's not pregnant.
Hopefully he recovers. But what could be the psychological import of this encounter? A psychologist speaks on what the child needs to recover from the trauma.
He needs to be rejoined with his families as a means of reviving his psychological temperament and social connectivity. Besides, where the events happen is where we can safely say such a child is a settler there because he's just a visitor. And perhaps when he goes back to the parents, little will be told of that aspect of the story, and that will help in reducing the level and quantum of stigmatization that is likely to arise from public reactions and see him as someone who has been abused sexually.
The case is before the police and investigation is ongoing to bring the culprit to book.
What we are doing now, the police, is trying to track and trace the actual offender based on the description in which he has given us. Because it is when we go out under surveillance and other means of trying to track the offender in Darazu, we'll be able to get all those guys that are involved in in this business of nail cutting and then profile them based on his description. Because he has given us a description of the guy, which I don't want to say it. I don't want the guy to get information that we're after him. But definitely we'll get to the root of the matter. But for now, I just want to appeal to the members of the public. The rumors going about that the boy is pregnant is not true. And there is no way he can be pregnant. It's just an ailment. Probably the ailment is as a result of the assault. Whoever commits such crime will go after him and will bring him to justice.
Although it is yet unknown if the victim's ailment is directly connected to the sexual assault, but there are widely held claims that the man may have infected the boy with a disease. Many questions are begging for answers. How many more children have been silently molested? Are the Almajiris at risk? Who is to blame? The government, parents, or the society?
Now, don't forget, you can always be part of Eyewitness Report by sending in those photos or videos of events happening around you. Begin by downloading the Channels TV app if you haven't already. Launch and swipe to reveal the Eyewitness icon. Tap on it and then follow instructions on how to upload your story. Do endeavor to add a form of contact such as email or telephone numbers so we can get in touch with you and follow up on your stories. For now, let's see some of those you already sent for the week.
Our first photo shows an open field meant to be Wuse Zone 6 garden, allegedly bastardized by commercial drivers, police. Our eyewitness wants the green area restored. Biola sent in the next photo of a fallen CCTV pole at the foot of Domanglong Bridge, Fadei bus stop. He says this is an accident waiting to happen. Our eyewitness wants it removed before it causes harm to motorists. The state of College Road, Abraka, Delta State caught the attention of our eyewitness, who alleges that it's an abandoned NDDC project. He wants the NDDC to please look into this project with the view of returning to site for completion. The photo of GGN Road linking Patigi local government area and the state capital Ilorin, Kwara State, was sent by one engineer Idris Dabarako. He claims the road, now a death trap, was awarded for repairs recently, but nothing has been done about it. Ejiwumi Okpeyemi applauds the strides of Abioye Oyeleke Foundation Ofa for constructing a 20-kilometer Ofa Igbona Road in Kwara. Our eyewitness says this is the way to go about real community development, and he wants this emulated. Matagun collapsed road is giving the people of that axis in Ogun State a cause for concern. This eyewitness alleges the Okearo bus stop area is a total write-off and therefore needs the attention of the Ogun State government. A damaged pedestrian bridge in Ikire, Osun State caught the attention of our next eyewitness, who says it was caused by a truck. You want this fixed as soon as possible. Finally, we have this photo showing the burnt hostel at Yaba College of Technology. Our eyewitness says nothing has been done to rehabilitate this building and also calls on the authorities not to implement the hike in tuition fees.
Those are the photos you sent. Do keep them coming. And let's also have you send us positive stories, innovations, charitable ventures, and self-help projects. Would love to tell those stories as well. Till next week, when we shall hopefully return on the program, I keep my eyes on you. I'm Chris Alems. Bye-bye.